I want to say it feels disconnected to those who you thought you could trust.
It's an entity that we haven't really grasped completely, and it's a very, very difficult condition to treat.
Le Red Skin Syndrome est une pathologie à part qui nécessite des traitements particuliers. On ne peut pas traiter quelqu'un qui a Red Skin Syndrome comme une personne qui a un eczéma simplement étendu. C'est une autre pathologie beaucoup plus grave, ne serait-ce que parce que le patient souffre dans sa peau.
It was like a tick box exercise. I know that they want to help, but the dermatologist that was there, she just said to me again, will you not use steroid creams? And I asked the question, what are your beliefs on TSW? And she said, there is more talk about it, but then her next breath was, use the steroid creams.
Now, many people then say, well, hang on, isn't that just that they're not adequately treating their eczema? And this is the entire conflict that we see. Is it that they're just refusing to use the treatments that we all know work so beautifully for eczema, or is it something else? And that the steroids have somehow triggered a change in their skin, and now their skin has become, for want of a better word, really unstable. And further steroids just destabilize it even further. It can involve areas of the skin that have not been exposed to topical steroids or have not had eczema before. Some have very red, very painful skin, which is so painful they can barely put water on their skin, yet alone an emollient, yet alone anything else. And then other times it can cause quite significant swelling. Because it typically goes from the face and the neck, these are areas where the tissues are very soft and delicate. And so swelling there can cause massive changes in how they look. Their face is unrecognizable.
We also know there are some specific signs and symptoms. We can see the pattern on the skin. It tends to have this sharp cutoff on the arms and legs. They call it the sleeve pattern. I think that's fascinating and unique. We have this concept of elephant skin, where we see this kind of thickened and wrinkled skin. Then we have some of the other aspects of sensory changes. People often have stinging and burning and paresthesias. We also see a tremendous amount of sloughing of the skin, where tons of flakes and scales are falling off the patient, a huge amount. Very, very interesting new findings that I think differentiate this from other similar conditions.
Mais au-delà de ça, ce syndrome-là va induire une souffrance encore plus forte, psychique, qui va avoir des répercussions sur la peau.
This journey, this experience, this condition has changed my life in ways that are still really hard to talk about till this day.
If I didn't have my children, I probably would have attempted to take my life because I couldn't see a way out.
Pour que le Red Skin Syndrome soit reconnu, il faut en décrire parfaitement à la fois la sémiologie, l'aspect, le ressenti, les signes fonctionnels, ce que le malade ressent, les distinguer des symptômes de l'eczéma généralisé par exemple, et surtout connaître le mode de survenue de cette maladie.
We need to think about not just time as healing it, because it may for some patients, certainly, but for many patients, it may not be enough. So we want to think about how can we, of course, prevent it in the first place. But then for the patients who are suffering from it, can we do anything to mitigate this condition? Can we speed it up? Can we help their skin heal? Can we do anything to help them even cope? Because it can be so devastating to patients and their families.
Et lorsque l'on connaît ces dangers de risque de développement de Red Skin Syndrome, on a tout intérêt à réfléchir à un autre mode de prise en charge. Et donc, la meilleure personne pour en parler, c'est bien évidemment le malade, parce que lui va voir la différence entre une forme d'eczéma important et cette maladie tout à fait différente, même si elle ressemble beaucoup, du moins morphologiquement, à l'eczéma.
If we suspect it, I think we should err on the side of caution and just avoid steroids for those patients. Steroids are absolutely not required for patients with atopic dermatitis or eczema. I think if there's even a question of it, we should probably not do it.
Having the need to put the steroid on to have calm skin and to live a normal life is not normal and it's not healthy. I didn't go anywhere without my tube. I didn't go anywhere without my medicine, and that is an addiction. So we just need to be very conscious of how we're using the medication. And if we are recognizing that the patterns of our skin are not getting better, then we need to start having a different conversation in the treatment and how we're approaching our skincare.
You know, in my 45 years as a doctor, patients are nearly always right. And particularly when they feel passionate about something, it is unusual for them to be catastrophically wrong about their own body and their own health.
Advice to a dermatologist would be to be open-minded, to want to work with patients who have lived the experience and see what else is possible. I can't even imagine how scary it must be. I try and link it back to being a teacher, and if I was to go against the grain, how I would feel, I'd feel really nervous. But if I truly believed in it, if I truly felt like a change needed to happen, that's what I would want dermatologists to do, to just think, let's just be that change.